Hey guys, so for this video, I'm going to be showing off a pro level practice routine that I promise you will actually make you better at Fortnite. I haven't made a training guide video in like 8 months or so, partly because I was using the old guide, but I think we can all agree it is time to update it. Basically, what I'm gonna do is lay out a 4-step improvement plan that I picked up from some of the top pro players in the entire world. It'll hone in on your aim, your piece control, your in-game and realistic fighting. It'll even work on your movement. Be aware though, this is not a warm-up routine. You can technically make it one, but I suggest doing whatever you normally do to warm up, then transition over to this practice program. So make sure to drop a like if it helps you out, and without further ado, let's get right on into it. Alright, so we're going to begin in the creative hub, and the first thing in our practice routine plan thing is to do what Tayson does by loading up a free build map. I'm gonna make one, and I suggest you guys do as well. I'm gonna choose the Meadow Island, I'll rename it free build, and we'll just load it up. This is not really the average or normal free building you guys might do. You'll see why in a second. This is what your map should look like. It's literally what Tayson, 3 times FNCS winner, uses. Let me go to my island, and all I'm gonna do is make sure there's no time limit. I'll also change the time of day just to the afternoon so it's nice and bright. And we're gonna start. That's it. No weapons, no anything. Now, most people probably think it's to get better FPS, but it's not. The whole reason you want a free build in such a blank and kind of basic, boring map is so you can focus not only on the builds, but on blueprint editing. Please tell me you all know what blueprint editing is by now. Whenever you go to edit a certain structure like a wall, you're gonna press your wall keybind. That way you have your blueprint out. You can do it from farther away, up close. If I was going to edit this ramp, I would press my ramp keybind. Now I can edit it. That's the basics of blueprint editing, and it's why Tayson's mechanics are so dang good. Rarely will you see him swap to your pickaxe, which I actually do a lot. It's a bad habit I'm still trying to break. And all you're going to do is practice random retakes, random editing sequences like I am. You're going to practice piece control, which Tayson does a lot. I always see him drop down, box, drop down again, box. Everything he does is made better solely because he's so good at blueprint editing. Like, just think about it. If you go and drop down on someone and you whip out your pickaxe like I just did, then you edit the wall and piece them up. That is one extra action that you did not need to take because you swapped to your pickaxe. You should just leave your blueprint out like that, box him up. There should be no swapping to your pickaxe. And like I've been saying, that's how Tayson wins so many fights. He's so good at piece control. Straight up because he practices on a blank map with no weapons, only using his blueprint. I think Tayson does this for like at least an hour, which is probably a little overboard for a lot of you guys. I would suggest anywhere from 15 to maybe 20 minutes. I should probably do it a lot more. Again though, if you are used to free building with weapons and 1v1ing your friend, do not do that. Swap to this map, or at least create it yourself. Focus on blueprint editing, I promise you. Oh, I just whipped out my pickaxe. Focus on blueprint editing like Tayson does. That is the first step of my improvement guide. Yeah. Second part of the improvement practice routine, you will need someone else. What? Why'd you go in there? Anyways, you're going to load up Raiders 1v1 Aim Trainer. I'm pretty sure this is a new map. It's essentially an updated Aim Duels map, but it's really, really good, as you will see. There's actually matchmaking in case you do not have friends. I don't have many. Forbes but you can just queue up for matchmaking and 1v1 other people. It's a really, really cool feature that most other aim training maps do not have. I'm gonna kind of go off of what Jerky, the EU FNCS winner, does. He usually goes for 10k HP, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do 2k. Unlike the other Raider maps, the guns are not actually in like the lobby area. You have to shoot on one of these, and then that's where the guns are. The way this map is divided is there's box fight duels, there's the SMG tracking, the shotgun training, then there's the classic aim duels, which you guys all know. It's like a 1x1 cone, a 1x1 with no cone. There's also the ADS tracking AR section, which we will do. We'll start with shotgun flick training, 1x1 cone react. Oh, here we go. You basically, oh my gosh, you get pushed by bouncers. Oh my shotgun aim. And you have to flick onto your opponent. It's not like you can track them in the original Aim Duels. which is why I love this so much. I think Forbes' aim is worse than mine. I think I should win. Yes, sir! 600! Hey, hey, hey! You suck ass! Jerky will do that at 10k HP like I said, and he'll do like 2 or 3 rounds of it because he is just a madman. I guess that's why he won FNCS. What I prefer is after the 1x1 cone react to do the 1x1 cone flick. That is this one where you drop down from the top. Oh, this one you come out of a rift so you're not pushed forward. Nice. I don't think this guy's hit one shot. Oh! No! 150. Man. If any of that is too hectic, you guys can always do the normal classic aim duel, which I'll actually do for SMG tracking. This is pretty much the same thing, except you have an SMG, and you don't get thrown around as much. 1x1 cone, and we'll do gold P90. He does give you different options, like if you're using the pump, you can fast swap it, which means once you take a shot, another pump will come up. We're gonna do normal SMG, all about close range tracking. Like Raider said, this is the classic aim duels, what we all know. Oh no, I think this one is not looking good. I'm just too good. I am too good. Forbes sucks. You can do that 2 or 3 times. You can also do any of these. They're just longer range with the SMG. But what I do to finish are the 2 glider drills. So we'll do glider number 1. Pick up a blue AR, gold infantry. As you guys can see, all it is, glide, you little... You good? He can't even glide properly. There you go. Oh wow, that's not good. Your goal is to hit the person as many times as you can. Oh my, what is my aim? And then you become the glider. Oh no. Oh no. Aim for the red section. That's the safe zone. You cannot be serious, my brother. This is all AR tracking. Oh wow. That was glider number 1. Glider number 2 is when he's in front of you. Nice. This is really good for late game scrims when people are launch padding. I mean, even arena, anytime someone is launch padding in the air, this is working on your ADS tracking aim. It's also working on your glider movement. He would be dead. Oh my gosh, he'd be so dead. Dead, dead, dead. This is not how you're supposed to do the drill. But yeah, that is the map. Use the shotgun section for your shotgun aim. The 1x1 cone react is really good. You have your ADS tracking AR, your SMG tracking, which I prefer to do in the classic aim duels. Your aim will undoubtedly get better. I essentially copied what Jerky, the EU FNCS winner, did. So that is proof the best pros use it. Yeah, you better be sorry, little rat. Step numero 3, you guys can probably guess what map I'm pulling up. It is Raiders Peace Control map version 2. I don't think I've ever showed this. I know I've showed the first one, and I've showed the new things he added to the first one, but I never showed version 2. And by the way, all of these codes will be down below. You can check them all out in the description. They should be on top of the screen as well. The reason I like using the version 2 is because this is the map that Noahreyli grinds. The best mechanical player of all time. He does this every single day, and it's why his piece control is so good. It technically has less drills than the first map, but it's way more advanced. It has all the same features. You can shoot to get whichever drill you want. Just shoot the purple block. You can also shoot at the number. Oh, I missed. And it will tell you what the actual drill, how you're supposed to do it. I feel like the first piece control map, version 1, is more for learning piece control. Like, the drills are very basic. It kind of teaches you how to box someone, how to cone someone. While this one lets you have a lot more creativity, it kind of applies the piece control to real scenarios, as you will see. And it's what all the pros, like I said, they prefer this one over the version 1. I'm not going to go through all of these, but the first one, the first 2 actually, you basically just tunnel through the open space, which I don't think was ever a thing on the first map. You could use cones, box up the guy. Oh, that's spicy. By the way, you can also just hit your emote button and you will get teleported back to the front. It shows when you've semi-completed one of the drills. Second drill is the beginning of the realistic ones because you're actually wall replacing on the bot. You're then gonna edit down, piece them up, boom. There was none of this on the first map. And this is what you actually do in-game. You got a little protected side jump action in here. Box them like fish. You have the freedom on this one, drill number 4, to go around on the side or go from the top. Oh. Really? I feel like this is the only drill from the first one. I think it was at the end. And I remember because I was saying some sus stuff about it. Oh, Jerian, chill. The drill's just so nice, and it's so realistic. Like, how can you not just want a cream? The only thing I suggest you guys add to any of these is to kind of put some counter piece control yourself. I know this is all about establishing piece control from your point of view, but like in actual games, counter piece control is so important. You will get boxed by a better player if you don't establish some spicy counter piece control yourself. There we go. Finally did it correctly. Can an old man triple edit? Oh. Oh! That was sick! Piece from below. And you know what drill helps with all these? The first Tayson free build section, because you're establishing piece control. Oh, you should be doing it all with your blueprints. Notice I put the cone below me too? Come on. There's counter piece control. There's everything you could possibly want. I mean, at this point, I kind of might as well show all of them. Number 10 was another of the original ones, and I love this one. Any that involve piecing up to the side. Oh, mid-jump. Oh, that's spicy. I guess I should be boxing him up. Oh, nice. Number 12. That's nice from both sides. And that is basically it. There's essentially only 12 because 13 is just Mongrel Classic. You guys should know what that is. Little Mongy Classic. Boom! And then the last one is just tunneling, but you're to the side. Kind of like the first one. It's just a little elevated. That is Raiders Piece Control Map version 2. This is the one pros use. This one is so much better for higher level players. And I know if you guys watch me, you're probably pretty goated. Just do all of these drills once. It should take you about 15 to 20 minutes. If free building's 15 minutes, the aim duels are probably around the same. This one is. Then it should not take you more than 45 minutes for the first 3 parts. And that will leave us with the final step. Come here, boy. The fourth and final step, the one that will take the longest amount of time, is to grind solo arena and pretty much W key everyone you see. If you kind of think about it, we've worked on our aim, our editing, gliding ability, our piece control. We have touched every aspect of the game except for realistic in-game fights. You can obviously, if you don't want to grind arena, change it for realistic 1v1s, even just a normal 1v1 PG, but I think solo arena is the best way to get better, especially in-game. Like, this won't help you become a creative warrior, but it will help you place higher in tournaments. It'll help you drop way more kills in arena, and you will lose way less fights, probably even in creative. The one big problem I see people make, though, is they hot drop in arena. Like, right now, there's gonna be, look at that. Oh my dear lord. Probably 25 people just at lazy alone. And that is a good way to get early game off spawn fighting down. In my opinion, that's the quickest way to lose arena points. Like, the whole goal of grinding solo arena and fighting everyone is not just to die off spawn. I suggest finding a good spot, like maybe Risky, maybe Boney, somewhere that won't have 30 people hot dropping. You'll get some good early game fights. You'll work on that stuff, like this guy trying to outdrop me. The thing is, you won't just die though right away because there's 30 people and you have bad RNG. Oh, this is not looking good for me. Oh, 1 HP. Like I was saying though, you kind of want to live off spawn because the better fights, at least in my opinion, the most beneficial fights to improve from are in the mid game, the late game, even the second half of the early game. You're never going to get in those fights by hot dropping every single game and 50-50ing someone for a chest. No matter how good you are, you will die to people. I promise you. I've seen 3-time FNCS champions fail to live off spawn solely because they were hot dropping. Let's try risky round 2. Holy, bro, these dudes have got to be the most annoying things. They're just pickaxing my wall during the fight. You guys saw that though. That was a much better fight than you'll get in the early game while being contested by 30 people. Even though I technically was, these mother truckers. This guy's just solving a Rubik's Cube. Okay. At this point, my goal is not even really to win. If you're just sitting and playing placement in arena, I only suggest doing that if you're trying to get to champs. Otherwise, that is a waste of your time. You should just be fighting everyone, no matter how good or scary they are. You want to maximize the amount of time you are fighting people and improving your fighting skills in arena while actually playing it. Like, you just don't want to sit in a bush. Do that to get to champs, grind to get to 6k, and then the way Epic made it is you cannot D-rank out of champs. You are literally chilling. So you can lose as many points as you want and still compete in tournaments, still be in champs. I've seen people in Champion League with like 3k arena points. It may sound dumb, but hey, they are trying to get better, and that's the best way to do it. Go and fight everyone. Let's see. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, I would have flipped him. There we go. That dude wasn't even bad. And I already feel better at the game just from that fight. We are improving, ladies and gentlemen. We are improving. I think that guy is sitting in there. Oh, never mind. Okay. Evidently, I need to go play more arena. Overall, guys, that is the practice routine / practice program. I promise you, if you do that every single day, you will get better. No kizzy. Seriously though, if you enjoyed the video or you learned something new, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel somewhere down here, and to turn on my post notifications. Shout out to everyone on the screen for using code JERIAN. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Let me know what you guys want to see in terms of videos in the future. I'm open to anything like I always say, but let me know what you guys want. Otherwise, that is it from me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.